been an incredibly busy 2 weeks, so I thought I'd offer you a quick 2-minute update. Might turn into 3 minutes. I met Jamie Hind, who runs a business called the Family Business Balance. He offers coaching and facilitated group conversations to parents who are trying to figure out how to balance the time between their family and their kids and their business. Something well worth looking into if you're in that category. Edelex are currently running a blog series talking about employability. The first couple of posts are out. The very first one really challenged me a bit to think about the language that we have around employability. And again, if you're in the education space, employability is really relevant and it's well worth having a look at. While we're talking about the education space, Holon IQ, the EdTech think tank, recently released the Digital Transformation Capability Model. It's something that looks at educational transformation using technology based on what the capabilities are that you need to enable that. So it's something that should be part of every university's enterprise architecture toolkit, and it's open source, so that's really fantastic. I've been having a little bit of a look around different types of startups happening around Adelaide, and it's such a busy scene. It's amazed me. I joined the International Space University conference that was run out of Adelaide weekend before last, and it looked at some of those things that are coming out of Lot 14. That's very, very exciting space, pun intended, and something that I'm sure we're going to hear lots and lots more of. It's already quite there in the media. Also joined an AgTech meetup last week, and in particular there were a couple of local Adelaide startups presented there. One of them was HoneySense, who find provenance of honey, so places of origin of honey, based on pollen analysis using machine learning. That was fascinating. And also what I thought was a really great practical initiative, Ecosystem Farms, which is a aquaculture farm at scale that's set up down at Wollonga. Both fantastic initiatives as well. Also last week, we had a storytelling session at the Reinventing Work Adelaide meetup that was really fascinating. We created stories in a very short period of time, and the outcomes were just quite amazing, really. As a result of that, I found out that Shervin Chokri at Flinders University has set up a installation for international students starting out at the university, and I went and had a look at that today, and it uses the idea of shadow as exploring how students might be feeling when they first come to Australia. Fascinating. Have a look at it if you're there. Last thing, I recommend reading the book Songlines, which is part of the First Knowledges series. It's a really fantastic read. I'm working my way through it at the moment and starting to get a little bit of an understanding about the knowledge that Aboriginal people used to manage a country as large as Australia, using just stories and their knowledge of the land and of each other for such a long time. So 3.5 minutes. Thank you very much. All the best.